Symbol 22, the eternal cosmic organic connection between God and the Son of God. 2. This symbol represents the cosmic connection of each living being with the divine. Martinus describes how, on the spiritual plane, there exists a realm of fully developed beings who constitute the primary consciousness organs of the divine. These transcendent beings form a cosmic administration that promotes the redemption of the world. It is through the beings of this administration that God perceives the prayers of living beings, and likewise through these beings that he responds to these prayers. Martinus presents a fascinating and deeply spiritual perspective on the relationship between the divine and living beings. The idea that every living being has a cosmic connection to God is both profound and comforting. It suggests that we are not isolated entities but are intrinsically linked to a higher, divine consciousness. This perspective challenges the often materialistic worldview that dominates modern thought, offering instead a vision of unity and interconnectedness that transcends physical existence. One of the most striking aspects of Martinus's explanation is his description of a realm of fully developed beings who serve as the primary consciousness organs of the divine. This imagery is both poetic and thought-provoking. It implies that the divine is not a distant, detached entity, but an active, participatory force in the universe, mediated through these advanced beings. These beings, forming a cosmic administration, act as intermediaries between God and living beings, facilitating communication and the fulfillment of prayers. This concept adds a layer of complexity to the traditional understanding of prayer, suggesting that it is not merely a one-way plea, but part of a dynamic, interactive process involving multiple levels of consciousness. Martinus's portrayal of God as perceiving and responding to prayers through these transcendent beings is particularly intriguing. It humanizes the divine in a way, making God accessible and responsive, yet still vast and incomprehensible. This duality, God as both immanent and transcendent, resonates with many spiritual traditions, but is articulated here in a unique and compelling manner. The idea that the redemption of the world is actively promoted by this cosmic administration also introduces a sense of purpose and direction to the universe, suggesting that there is a grand, benevolent plan at work. What makes Martinus's perspective stand out is its blend of mysticism and structure. He combines the ethereal concept of a cosmic connection with the almost bureaucratic imagery of a cosmic administration. This juxtaposition creates a vivid and memorable framework for understanding the divine and its relationship to the world. It also reflects a deep optimism as it portrays the universe as being guided by intelligent, compassionate forces working toward the betterment of all. In summary, Martinus's explanation of Symbol 22 offers a rich and multi-layered vision of the cosmos, one that emphasizes connection, purpose, and divine responsiveness. His unique perspective invites readers to reconsider their place in the universe and to view their spiritual practices as part of a larger, interconnected whole. This contribution is both inspiring and intellectually stimulating, making it a valuable addition to discussions on spirituality and the nature of the divine. Explanation of Symbol 22. The white and violet pyramid-shaped figure symbolizes the organic structure of the cosmic connection between each individual being and the divine. The large triangle at the top represents the eye of the divine. The triangle in the middle symbolizes the eye of the Son of God. The color fields attached to it represent the Son of God's physical body, through which he experiences the physical world. The two dark horizontal stripes divide the symbol into two parts. The upper part represents the spiritual world. The lower part symbolizes the individual unfinished human being surrounded by the physical world, consisting of the mineral kingdom, indigo color, the plant kingdom, red color, the animal kingdom, orange color, and the coming true human kingdom in physical form, yellow color. In the lower part, within the animal kingdom, the unfinished earthly humans are symbolized by the area from the short orange ray-like figures up to the yellow ray-like figures. The two smallest ray-like figures symbolize the very primitive early human stages that are almost more ape-like than human and no longer exist on Earth. The next ray-like figure represents our current natural human stages, which will also soon pass on the Earth. The second to last ray-like figure, before the yellow ones, symbolizes the cultural humans. These are geniuses in creating within physical matter. The half-orange and half-yellow figure represents beings with an outstanding human ability. They are naturally vegetarians, they prefer to avoid all conflict. And they are very willing to forgive their enemies. They begin to sense that there must be a divine plan, a loving meaning to life. They also return to praying to God and discover the power of prayer. Symbol 22A, the materialistic or incomplete worldview. This symbol is an auxiliary symbol that represents the materialistic and godless aspect of the worldview or the universe. The symbol signifies the same as the lower part of symbols 21 and 22, which constitute the physical world. In this symbol, all the realities that form the basis of the eternal existence of living beings are missing, as well as the very possibility of manifesting as a living being. The symbol only shows creation and created things, but no creator. Martinus's explanation of symbol 22A, the materialistic or incomplete worldview, offers a profound and thought-provoking perspective on the nature of existence and the limitations of a purely materialistic understanding of the universe. The text invites readers to reflect on the deeper realities that underpin life, which are often overlooked or dismissed in a worldview that prioritizes the physical and tangible over the spiritual or metaphysical. One of the most striking aspects of Martinus's analysis is his assertion that the materialistic worldview is inherently incomplete. By describing the symbol as representing only creation and created things, but no creator, he highlights a critical gap in the materialist perspective, the absence of a foundational source or purpose behind existence. This observation challenges readers to consider whether the physical world, as we perceive it, is truly self-sufficient or if it points to something beyond itself. Martinus's emphasis on the realities that form the basis of the eternal existence of living beings suggests that life and consciousness cannot be fully explained by material processes alone. This is a compelling critique of reductionist approaches to science and philosophy, which often attempts to explain the entirety of existence through physical laws and mechanisms. Another intriguing aspect of Martinus's perspective is his use of symbolism to convey complex ideas. By linking symbol 22A to the lower parts of symbols 21 and 22, he creates a visual and conceptual framework that underscores the interconnectedness of different levels of reality. The physical world, as represented by the lower parts of these symbols, is portrayed as just one layer of a much broader and more intricate cosmic structure. This layered approach encourages readers to think beyond the immediate and visible, inviting them to explore the possibility of higher dimensions of existence that transcend the material. Martinus's critique of the godless aspect of the materialistic worldview is particularly noteworthy. While he does not explicitly advocate for a traditional religious understanding of a creator, his insistence on the absence of a creator in the materialistic framework suggests a recognition of the need for a unifying principle or intelligence behind the cosmos. This perspective resonates with philosophical and spiritual traditions that posit the existence of a transcendent source of life and order. At the same time, Martinus's language is careful and open-ended, allowing for interpretations that align with both theistic and non-theistic worldviews. What makes Martinus's viewpoint unique is his ability to bridge the gap between the material and the spiritual without resorting to dogmatism. He does not reject the material world outright, but instead positions it as part of a larger, more comprehensive reality. This balanced approach is refreshing in a cultural and intellectual climate that often polarizes these perspectives. By acknowledging the validity of the physical world while also pointing to its limitations, Martinus offers a nuanced and inclusive vision of existence that can appeal to a wide range of readers. In summary, Martinus' explanation of symbol 22A provides a compelling critique of the materialistic worldview, highlighting its inability to account for the deeper realities of life and existence. His use of symbolism, his emphasis on the interconnectedness of different levels of reality, and his open-ended approach to the concept of a creator all contribute to a rich and thought-provoking discussion. These ideas stand out for their depth, clarity, and ability to inspire readers to look beyond the surface of things and explore the profound mysteries of the universe. Explanation 22A. The area above the jagged dark field symbolizes the physical organism of the divine sun or the living being. The area below the jagged dark field symbolizes the physical world. The smaller triangle symbolizes the ego of the living being, while the larger triangle symbolizes the ego of the divine. The question mark above the triangles symbolizes that the two egos are still only a mystery to the being.